Hey, welcome back. Oh, I should probably go back to, well, whatever. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, no, 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 no. I don't want to do this. I'm good, right? Okay. I do need to do a save state, but get out of here. Get out of here. I can do one little note about the Besties group, and then I was going to talk more about Christianity, sorry. I definitely feel like there's a barrier to friendship with some people in the Besties group. They're all women, and they all are like married. And every time I like kind of talk to them and kind of joke with them, I don't know what I'm worried about, like their husband's gonna beat me up or something. But like I don't feel comfortable doing it too much, to like as much as a friend would like joke around with somebody. I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? Like, this person's married, it's weird. If I had a partner, then it would be a little bit less weird. Can't escape. What? I like them though. There's only one other guy, I think, in the group. His name is whatever his name. I shouldn't say his name. And he's nice, but he's like married and he has kids and he's normal, and so he's not in the group that much, which is fine. Wait, do I want to go down here? This is... So E leads to F. Wait, how do I get out of this place? I need to go into F. Okay. But if I go into D, I get a TM, so I'm going to do that. Let's go into this one. I'm going to just like power through here. The TMs are all different. That's like, this is TM01, and this is TM02, and this is like TM59. Wait, see, I'm not gonna fight these guys. Ah, come on, let me go. Alright, wait. Level 13, hold on. There we go. I do remember as a kid kind of like my little OCD. It wasn't OCD at all, but just like, I would do this. This is how I would play. And you can tell that I'm like better now because I don't do this, but I would put them all in order from lowest level to highest level. And then every time I would fight with the lowest level. Then when he got to the highest level, I would fight with the next one. So like everybody was the same level. I would never... I wanted everybody to be exactly the same. Oh yeah, looks like a real big job you got going here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Christianity, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about faith. I gotta have faith, the faith. So there's a very important verse in the New Testament, where it says something like, I don't remember. Paul's like, there are the three most important things in Christianity are faith, love, and hope. And the greatest of these is love. I've talked a lot about love. It's enough with the love already, alright? It's too much. And I did a couple of videos about hope. And, because I'm like, I gotta get better with hope. Because hope is, like, important. And I remember thinking about it, and faith is kind of gonna be similar when I talk about faith today. But hope is important because without hope, things won't change. You need hope to change things, like 99% of the time. If you don't have hope for something, then you won't try, because you're like, it's never going to happen, so why would I even try? So that is kind of an interesting thing, because most of the time when you hope for something, it's something that doesn't exist for you, or something that's never happened before. So it is kind of illogical to believe in something that's never happened before, right? But everything that happens is something that's never happened before. So if you want something to happen, you have to hope for it to happen. I don't know. This video is not about hope, but I wanted to kind of, I don't know, remember what I thought about hope, because faith is similar. Because I read a verse recently that kind of explained what faith is, and it helped me, because it is similar to hope. So the verse is, somebody says, now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we cannot see. Nah, he could do it. Faith is confidence in what we hope for. Confidence. So faith is confidence in hope. Hope can just be like a thing. It's like, oh, I hope I'm gonna get a new job. And faith is having confidence that it will happen. That's still hard for me. And to me, it's like the least important of the three. Because why is it important? I guess it is important to have confidence in your hope, because eventually you might just give up. You're like, oh, I hope I get a new job. And then a year passes and you didn't get it, and you're like, your hope goes away because you didn't have confidence in it. So faith is confidence and hope. Those two, I guess, are kind of connected. I've never been a big faith guy. I guess I've always kind of viewed faith as like believing in something that has no proof. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. Why would I do that? Like faith in God is like faith that he exists, even though there's really no evidence of it. But that's not how the Bible explains faith. At least in this verse. I mean, the Bible explains everything a million different ways, so... but faith can be more than that. I don't have faith. I don't have faith that God exists. Because I don't hope for it. I hope God exists. Well, why? I mean, what would be different about my life if God existed? If God existed, or if he didn't? Nothing. So, like, why would I hope for it? So to me, that kind of faith is unnecessary. And that's another thing of, like, Christian liberties. Like, to me, faith in God is not important. But to you, it might be. And we can both be happily ever after together in the same world. We're both Christians, even though we have different convictions. Different convictions for different Christians. That's how it should work. Like I said yesterday. Faith can be then about more than just God is real, doing stuff in your life because I don't believe, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Faith. I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith, the faith. And I guess it would be nice if I could have a girlfriend. Okay. That's my thing now. I mean, my thing before was like, I hope I get a good job. I didn't really have much faith in it, and so my hope would constantly be waning. Like, I hope, but like, it's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And faith is like that conviction that I guess you're supposed to get from God. That you will get your job, but like, what if God doesn't want you to get a job? Then that's why it's confusing. Because if you're like, okay, I hope I get a new job, and I'm gonna have faith that I get a new job. But then God's like, well, I don't want you to get a new job. So then the faith is like, oh, the faith is just in God, that God will do what is good for me. I don't know. That's confusing. I guess you kind of, what you're supposed to do as a Christian is like you pray and be like, okay, what do you want from me? Show it to me. And then you're like, I really felt like, for example, God wanted me to, if he exists, because I prayed about it, God wants me to be in therapy. So then I hoped that I would be in therapy. And like, I started looking for therapists and I couldn't find anybody. And I was like, oh, insurance, and I don't know how to do this. In that moment, because I felt like God wanted me to do it, I should have had faith in my hope that it would happen. And it did. Same thing happened with the job. The job was terrible. I knew it was terrible. I knew I needed a new job. I prayed about it. I started looking for a new job. And I needed to have hope. I could have faith in that hope because I knew that that's what God wanted, for me to get a new job. Because I talked to him. And I was like, what do you want? Do you want me to stay here? You want me to leave? And if God is real, and I really had that conversation, I felt like I was supposed to leave. Whether that was from God or just my own brain, we'll never know. But if it was from God, then I could have faith in my hope that it would happen. Now my big thing is the relationship thing. Even just friend stuff, but also girlfriend stuff. I for sure have prayed about the friend thing. I don't know if I've prayed as much about the girlfriend thing. But like, I know I need connections. I know I need friend connections. I've definitely prayed about that. Like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go on a hike? Do you want me to play board games? And if I had, because I prayed about it and I have a conviction from God that this is the right thing to have friends and to have a girlfriend, I should now have faith in the hope that I will have that. That's how it works. Faith is confidence. Hope is wanting the thing that you prayed about, that you feel God wants you to have. Okay, that makes sense to me. And love is love. We know love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is when your dog dies and you're sad. That's love. I don't know. So we know. Now we kind of understand the three things. Love, hope, faith. And at least we understand it, even if we don't do it. Because, like, I'm a Christian, I'm supposed to know this stuff. I'm always going to be a Christian. That's just the way it is. Sometimes I feel like the only times when I ever feel like I'm not gonna be a Christian are when I'm like, well, I'm not like the other Christians, so like I'm not really a Christian. But that's really not how it should work. You should kind of be able to define what your religion is to you and your Christianity. Like, if you're a little bit different than other Christians, doesn't mean you're not a Christian. Christian means follower of Christ. Am I doing that? Yeah, I did it. I'm doing it. So even if I'm doing it a little bit differently than other Christians, doesn't mean I'm not a Christian. So how can I leave Christianity? Doesn't really make sense to me. Okay. I was kind of hoping to get out of this dungeon today, but you're just a kid. Who knows? Maybe maybe Ash is like me and he's really 29 years old, but he can't grow a beard and he's got pimples, so people think he's younger than he actually is. And he's awkward and talks like a 12-year-old. Pikachu. Pikachu. Alright, that's it for today. So when you get out of here, I think this is, I wish I could see what year this is, because this is the front page. It's like, it's gone. The front page is gone, and the back page is gone. I'm guessing it's like 96 or 97. This is the whole map. This is the Elite Four, the Elite Four, the Elite Four. Okay, cool. Seafoam Island. The only bad thing about this game is you can't do the missing no glitch. And Fire Red, you can't. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks, and bye.